Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day just to check out this video. Welcome to episode 3 of Inside the Magic Hats Back to Basics Card Magic. I am your instructor, Alec Blanco, and today we're going to be going over card spreads. Now, what is a card spread? A card spread is the simple act of being able to spread the cards out for a spectator to choose one. Now, we're going to be doing a in the hands card spread. We're going to be doing a ribbon spread, which is what you would do to spread on a table. And we're going to be going over a couple fun things you can do with the ribbon spread. So, without any further ado, grab a deck of cards and let's get into it. So the first spread that we're going to be going through is just a basic in the hands card spread. And if you notice, the cards are pretty well spread out. It gives the spectator more of a choice to choose from, and it's more inviting. When I had started off in the beginning, I had a serious death grip on the cards, and I was like, okay, choose a card, and I would do stuff like this, and I laugh at it now because I just remember just being like, choose a card, because I didn't know how to actually handle deck cards and actually spread the cards out. To start off, you're going to be starting off in straddle grip. You are going to, the right hand's going to come over and it's going to contact the top, and you're going to slowly just push cards out. As you're doing this, you'll notice that the pinky on the left hand that's holding the deck is actually acting as a guide, and same thing with the index finger on top as you're pushing cards out. As you're pushing cards out, you'll notice here on the bottom that my fingers are extended out to hold and support the bottom half, the bottom of the deck. Now, as you're spreading the cards out, the cards are going to go into the crotch between your thumb and index, okay, as you're spreading them out, and you're going to kind of arc them a little bit. It's going to have like a outward arc away from you, okay. So doing this, you're almost going to try and go for an even spread in between the hands, and pretty much the index finger doesn't have to hold here on top. As you're spreading the cards, you can have it could start off on top, and then as you're spreading and you notice the spread is getting bigger, you can move it to the bottom of the pack. But the pinky naturally does stay there, and that just gives a little bit of extra support. So as you spread through the cards, you can have someone select the card and then close it up. The next spread we're going to be getting into is a ribbon spread, and this is what the ribbon spread looks like. Okay? And you scoop it up. Now this is for more on the table performances, if you wanted someone just to select the card and you spread the cards out on the table just like so. Now the way you're going to start is you're going to take the deck into right hand biddle grip. Your index finger is going to extend to the long edge here. You're going to place the deck to the left of you, or if you're left-handed, you're going to be holding the deck in left-handed biddle grip with your left finger extended, and you're going to place it to the right of you. Okay? So holding the cards in biddle grip, bring the cards across your body here. You're going to set it onto the table. You're going to apply pressure down, okay? Not too much pressure, but just slight amount of pressure. And your index finger is going to act as a guide to essentially spread the cards out like so. So pretty much as you saw there, I was just holding the deck, the edge of the deck here with my index finger as I was just spreading the cards. Okay? And you're just applying pressure down as you're moving the cards to the side. Now, one way to help out with the spread is when after you set them down, you kind of bevel the cards, meaning you give it a slight bevel here. You don't have to. As you improve and you practice this, you'll notice that you won't have to bevel the cards, and you'll naturally be able to get it. So one way you can do that to start it off is you have your finger extended, but have it slightly on the edge here. So as you go and spread and you're pressing down, more of the cards will spread out nicely. Okay? So as you're here, and if you give it a bevel, a slight bevel there, and then you start there, it may make it a little bit easier for you to spread. So this is in the event you're at a table and you want someone to select a card. And it is going to take some practice, and you'll fiddle with the minor adjustments and pressures with your fingers, but you will eventually be able to get it to have a nice even spread across the table. Now, one cool thing you're going to be able to do with that ribbon spread on the table is taking the cards like you've seen other people do. The card that is at the bottom, you are actually going to reach over, lift it up, okay? And as you lift it up and it becomes perpendicular with the rest of the cards, your thumb is going to contact the top edge, and all you have to do is just move your thumb across the top, and you'll notice that the cards will go with it, okay? This is just a cool little flourish that you can do with the ribbon spread here. You don't even have to use your thumb, you could use your index finger if you like, okay? Now, one tip on this is that it's easier on like a carpet or a sofa or just a fabric area. If you try to do it on an actual table or a smooth surface like this, it is possible, but the cards are more inclined to slide and slip and fall like that, just because it's such a slick surface. So that's why it's easier if you have like a mat or anything, or a carpeted area. It makes it easier to do that. Another thing you can do, instead of using the finger, once you spread, you just take the top card here, you lift up the bottom half. As you start it, you take the card on its side, the long edge, you set it on top, and then now that acts as your finger. And all you're doing is you're applying slight pressure downward on top of the peak, and you're controlling the deck. You can actually do it with two cards as well. As you take the one card from the top, as you begin the left hand, you push it up. The right hand contacts the peak to control it. You take this card here now on the bottom, okay? And all you have to do is, one card is in front, up here. The other card is going to go behind and contact the peak as well. And you're just going to apply pressure with both cards, but try to split the peak to go two different ways, meaning you're going to take some cards to the right, some cards to the left, and you split the cards like so, okay? And then you can bring them forward to meet back in the middle. Have it continue to go one way. So we'll do it again here, like so. And there you have it. All right, everybody. Well, that's it. Thank you again just for taking the time just to check out this video. Go out there, practice the spreads. Practice spreads between your hands, on the table. I really do think that these minor tips and pointers really do make a difference. I remember when I started off and I was like, all right, take a card. Like, it looked like I was having a hard time just with myself. My hands didn't work right for me. And just over time, and I got a few pointers from a few people to really help me out spreading cards out. And those little pointers really did make a difference, because it does make a difference having someone pick a card like this to going out and have someone pick a card like this. It really does make a huge difference. When there's a bigger spread like this and they're more evened out, it's more aesthetically pleasing, I believe. And it's more inviting for someone just to want to take a card. It makes it look like you are comfortable with the deck of cards and you do have more control over the deck of cards, which is kind of what we want here. We want you to be well equipped. We want you to have the tools and the handlings to be able to do well when performing card magic. But yes, that's it. Again, thank you. I really do appreciate you taking the time to check this out. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button as well. And also give the bell a little, just to be notified for the next videos coming up, and so that way you don't miss one. But until next time, be well, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.